Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you 54 behaviorism multiple choice questions and answers. If this is your first time to visit this channel, I would like to urge you to subscribe. And if you are not a newcomer and you have visited this channel before, I welcome you back. Please feel free to comment, to share, and to suggest any videos that you might want me to tackle, for as long as it is covering areas related to psychology, counseling, and any areas that you may think of that are related to those two subjects. Feel free, as I've said, to share if you have any sentiments or if you feel there are incorrect answers that I have given. Without wasting much of your time, please enjoy this video. Thank you so much. Number one, what is the primary focus of behaviorism in psychology? A, unconscious processes. B, observable behavior. C, mental processes. D, emotional responses. What is the primary focus of behaviorism in psychology? The key word here is primary focus. What is the primary focus of behaviorism in psychology? The correct answer is observable behavior. When we look at behaviorism, it is different from the other schools of thought like psychoanalysis, which mainly center on unconscious processes. But for behaviorism, the correct answer is observable behavior. Number two, which of the following is the foundational principle of behaviorism? A, the mind is a complex structure. B, behavior is learned through interaction with the environment. And C, consciousness is the key to understanding behavior. And D, emotions are central to human experience. Which of the following is the foundational principle of behaviorism? The correct answer is B. Behavior is learned through interaction with the environment. So the correct answer, number 2, is B. Number 3, who is considered the founder of behaviorism? Who is considered to be the founder of behaviorism? A, Sigmund Freud. B, William Wundt. C, John B. Watson. And D, B.F. Skinner. Who is considered to be the founder of behaviorism? The correct answer is C, John B. Watson. If you remember, Sigmund Freud is considered the founder of psychoanalysis. William Wundt is associated with structuralism, while B.F. Skinner is a behaviorist but is not considered a founder. So the correct answer is John B. Watson. Number 4, what term refers to the process of learning through reinforcement and punishment? What term refers to the process of learning through reinforcement and punishment? A, classical conditioning. B, operant conditioning. C, observational learning. D, insight learning. What term refers to the process through reinforcement and punishment? The correct answer is B, operant conditioning. Which experiment is famously associated with Ivan Pavlov? Which experiment is famously associated with Ivan Pavlov? A, the little orbit experiment. B, the Skinner box experiment. C, the Bobo experiment. And D, the salivary conditioning experiment. Which experiment is famously associated with Ivan Pavlov? The correct answer is D, the salivary conditioning experiment. If you remember from your notes, the little orbit experiment is associated with John B. Watson, while the Skinner box is associated with B.F. Skinner, and the Bobo experiment is associated with social learning and Bandura. Number 6. B.F. Skinner is best known for his work on A. Classical conditioning, B. Humanistic psychology, C. Operant conditioning, and D. Psychoanalysis. B.F. Skinner is best known for his work on operant conditioning. So number 6 is C. What is the key concept of behaviorism that involves associating an involuntary response with a stimulus? What is a key concept in behaviorism that involves associating an involuntary response with a stimulus? A. Operant conditioning, B. Cognitive dissonance, C. Classical conditioning, and D. Social learning. What is a key concept in behaviorism that involves associating an involuntary response with a stimulus? The correct answer is classical conditioning. 8. Which of the following is a method used in behaviorism to observe the effects of reinforcement? Which of the following is a method used in behaviorism to observe the effects of reinforcement? A. Self-report questionnaires, B. Clinical interviews, C. Skinner box, and D. Dream analysis. Which of the following is a method used in behaviorism to observe the effects of reinforcement? The correct answer is Skinner box. According to behaviorism, what is the best way to understand behavior? According to behaviorism, what is the best way to understand behavior? A. Through introspection, B. By studying thoughts and feelings, C. By examining observable behaviors and their relationship with environmental stimuli, and D. By analyzing unconscious motives. According to behaviorism, what is the best way to understand behavior? The correct answer is C. By examining observable behaviors and their relationships with environmental stimuli, which is C. Number 10. Which behaviorist emphasized the role of reinforcement in shaping behavior? A. John B. Watson, B. Ivan Pavlov, C. Albert Bandura, and D. B.F. Skinner. Which behaviorist emphasized the role of reinforcement in shaping behavior? The correct answer is B.F. Skinner, which is D. 11. What is the term of a stimulus that increases the likelihood of a behavior by providing a consequence? What is the term of a stimulus that increases the likelihood of a behavior by providing a consequence? A. Punishment, B. Reinforcement, C. Conditioned stimulus, and D. Unconditioned stimulus. What is the term of a stimulus that increases the likelihood of a behavior by providing a consequence? The correct answer is reinforcement, which is B. 12. In operant conditioning, what is the purpose of a positive reinforcement? In operant conditioning, what is the purpose of a positive reinforcement? A. To decrease behavior, B. To eliminate behavior, C. To increase behavior, and D. To maintain a neutral response. The correct answer is C. To increase behavior. What is an example of a negative reinforcement? What is an example of a negative reinforcement? A. Receiving praise for good behavior, B. Taking painkillers to relieve pain, C. Getting scolded for bad behavior, and D. Being given a reward for completing a task. And the correct answer is B. Taking painkillers to relieve pain. 14. What is the term of a gradual weakening of a response, conditioned response, when reinforcement is withheld? What is the term for the gradual weakening of a conditioned response when reinforcement is withheld? A. Extinction, B. Generalization, C. Discrimination, and D. Spontaneous recovery. What is the term for the gradual weakening of a conditioned response when reinforcement is withheld? The correct answer is extinction, which is A. In classical conditioning, a stimulus that naturally elicits a response without prior learning is called A. Conditioned response, B. Non-conditioned response, C. Neutral stimulus, and D. Discriminative stimulus. In classical conditioning, a stimulus that naturally elicits a response without prior learning is called an unconditioned stimulus, which is B. 16. What term describes the phenomenon when a conditioned response occurs to stimuli similar to the conditioned stimulus? What term describes the phenomenon when a conditioned response occurs to stimuli similar to the conditioned stimulus? A. Discrimination, B. Generalization, C. Extinction, and D. Shaping. What term describes the phenomenon when a conditioned response occurs to stimuli similar to the conditioned stimulus? The correct answer is generalization, which is B. Which type of schedule of reinforcement provides a reward after a set number of responses? A. Fixed interval, B. Variable interval, C. Fixed ratio, and D. Variable ratio. Which type of schedule of reinforcement provides a reward after a set number of responses? The correct answer is fixed ratio. 18. In Watson's Little Orbit experiment, the child was conditioned to fear which stimulus? A. A rat, B. A loud noise, B. White rabbit, and D. A human face. In Little Orbit's experiment, the child was conditioned to fear which stimulus? The correct answer is C. A white rabbit. 19. What is the term of an event that decreases the likelihood of a behavior? What is the term of an event that decreases the likelihood of a behavior? A. Reinforcement, B. Punishment, C. Extinction, D. Stimulus. The correct answer is B. Punishment. 20. Which of the following best describes shaping in behaviorism? A. Reinforcing successive approximations of a desired behavior, B. Punishing of undesired behaviors, and C. Associating two stimuli to elicit a response, and D. Generalizing a response to similar stimuli. The correct answer is A. Reinforcing successive approximations of a desired behavior. 21. Who conducted the famous experiment of a dog to illustrate classical conditioning? A. B.F. Skinner, B. John B. Watson, C. Ivan Pavlov, and D. Albert Bandura. The correct answer is Ivan Pavlov. 22. John B. Watson is known for his belief that psychology should be based on A. Study of consciousness, B. The study of observable behavior, and D. The analysis of dreams, C. The analysis of dreams, and D. Exploration of unconscious motives. John B. Watson is known for his belief that psychology should be based on B. The study of observable behaviors. Which psychologist is known for his work on social learning through the Bobo experiment? A. Ivan Pavlov, B. John B. Watson, C. Albert Bandura, and D. B.F. Skinner. The correct answer is Albert Bandura. 24. Which approach did B.F. Skinner take to modify behavior in his experiments? Which approach did B.F. Skinner take to modify behavior in his experiments? A. Punishment, B. Reinforcement, C. Introspection, and D. Cognitive restructuring. Which approach did B.F. Skinner take to modify behavior in his experiments? The correct answer is reinforcement, which is B. Which of the following best characterizes Albert Bandura's social learning theory? A. Behavior is learned through direct experience only. B. Learning can occur through observation and imitation. C. Behavior is solely influenced by genetics. D. All behavior is conditioned through reinforcement. Which of the following best characterizes Albert Bandura's social learning theory? The correct answer is B. Learning can occur through observation and imitation. Number 26. Which key concept did Watson and Rayner demonstrate with little Albert? Which key concept did Watson and Rayner demonstrate with little Albert? A. Operant conditioning. B. Generalization. C. Punishment. D. Insight learning. Which key concept did Rayner and Watson demonstrate with little Albert? The correct answer is generalization. So number 26 is B. Number 27, B.F. Skinner developed the concept of the Skinner box primarily to study A. Classical conditioning, B. Cognitive processes, C. Operant conditioning, D. Social learning. B.F. Skinner developed the concept of the Skinner box primarily to study operant conditioning, which is C. 28. Which of the following individuals is associated with the development of behavior therapy techniques? A. Sigmund Freud, B. Carl Rogers, C. John B. Watson, D. Robert Bandura. Which of the following individuals is associated with the development of behavior therapy techniques? The correct answer is John B. Watson. So number 28 is C. 29. In behaviorism, the idea that behaviors are a result of environmental factors is known as A. Genetic predisposition, B. Nature, C. Nature, and D. Conscious choice. In behaviorism, the idea that behaviors are a result of environmental factors is known as nature, which is B. 30. Skinner believed that the best way to study behavior was through A. Introspection, B. C. Controlled laboratory experiments, and D. Surveys. Skinner believed that the best way to study behavior was through controlled laboratory experiments. So, number 30, the correct answer is C. 31. What is the primary research method used in behaviorism? A. Case studies, B. Surveys, C. Experiments, D. Observational studies. What is the primary research methods used in behaviorism? The correct answer is experiments. 32. In a Skinner box, what does the lever represent? A. Stimulus, B. Response, C. Reinforcer, D. Punishment. In a Skinner box, what does the lever represent? The correct answer is it represents a response, which is B. Which method did Watson advocate for studying behavior? A. Free association, B. Systematic introspection, C. Direct observation of behavior, and D, clinical interviews. Which method did Watson advocate for studying behavior? The correct answer is C, direct observation of behavior. 34. Behaviorism primarily relies on which type of data? A, subjective data, B, qualitative data, C, quantitative data, and D, anecdotal evidence. Behaviorism primarily relies on which type of data? The correct answer is quantitative data, which is C. 35. What is a potential limitation of behaviorist methods? A, they rely heavily on subjective reports. C, B, they ignore the influence of the environment. C, they often overlook internal mental processes. And D, they do not use controlled experiments. What is the potential limitation of behaviorist methods? The correct answer is they often overlook internal mental processes. Number 36. What type of conditioning is typically studied through the pairing of a neutral stimulus and an unconditioned stimulus? A, operant conditioning, B, classical conditioning, C, observational learning, and D, insight learning. The correct answer is classical conditioning, which is B. In behaviorism, what does a discriminative stimulus signal? A, the start of an extension phrase. B, the availability of reinforcement. C, the punishment is about to occur. And D, the end of a reinforcement schedule. In behaviorism, what does a discriminative stimulus signal? The correct answer is B, the availability of reinforcement. 38. Which reinforcement schedule is known for producing resistant behavior to extinction? A, fixed interval, B, variable ratio, C, fixed ratio, and D, continuous. The correct answer is variable ratio. 39. A child learning to say please in order to receive a cookie is an example of A, classical conditioning, B, operant conditioning, C, observational learning, and D, insight learning. A child learning to say please in order to receive a cookie is an example of operant learning or of operant conditioning, which is B. 40. In behaviorism, the term extinction refers to A, elimination of an organism, B, the cessation of a learned response, C, the process of strengthening behaviors, and D, the introduction of new stimuli. In behaviorism, the term extinction refers to the cessation of learned responses, which is B. 41. Behaviorism has been applied in which of the following fields? A, education, B, therapy, C, animal training, and D, all of the above. Behaviorism has been applied in which of the following fields? The correct answer is all of the above, that is in education, therapy, and in animal training. 42. Which therapeutic approach is most closely associated with behaviorism? A, psychoanalysis, B, cognitive therapy, C, behavior therapy, and D, humanistic therapy. Which therapeutic approach is most closely associated with behaviorism? The correct answer is behavior therapy, which is C. Dash is a primary technique used in behavior therapy. A, dream analysis, B, systemic desensitization, C, free association, and D, transference. Dash is the primary technique used in behavior therapy. The correct answer is systematic desensitization. 44. Which of the following is an example of positive reinforcement in a classroom setting? Which of the following is an example of positive reinforcement in a classroom setting? A. Taking away recess time for misbehavior. B. Giving students extra credit for good performance. C. Ignoring disruptive behavior. And D. Giving a warning for later assignments. Which of the following is an example of positive reinforcement in a classroom setting? The correct answer is giving students an extra credit for good performance. That is an example of positive reinforcement. So number 44, the correct answer is B. In applied behavior analysis, which is ABA, what is the goal? A. To understand unconscious motivations. B. To modify behavior through reinforcement strategies. C. To analyze dreams for insights. D. To promote self-actualization. In applied behavior analysis, what is the goal? The correct answer is B. To modify behavior through reinforcement strategies. Number 46. Which of the following is an example of behavior modification? Which of the following is an example of behavior modification? A. Using meditation to reduce anxiety. B. Rewarding a child for completing chores. C. Discussing feelings in therapy. And D. Practicing mindfulness techniques. Which of the following is an example of behavior modification? The correct answer is rewarding a child for completing chores. That is B. So number 46, the answer is B. Behaviorism has been criticized for its lack of attention to A. Genetic factors, B. Environmental influences, C. Cognitive processes, and D. Social interactions. Behaviorism has been criticized for its lack of attention into cognitive processes, which is C. 48. Which of the following is a common application of behaviorism in educational settings? Which of the following is a common application of behaviorism in educational settings? A. Free association. B. Reinforcement of desired behaviors. C. Psychoanalytic discussions. And D. Insight learning activities. Which of the following is a common application of behaviorism in educational settings? The correct answer is B, which is reinforcement of desired behaviors. 49. What is the primary goal of behavior modification programs? A. To change the underlying thoughts of an individual. B. To create awareness of unconscious drives. C. To increase or decrease specific behaviors. And D. To promote personal growth. What is the primary goal of behavior modification programs? The correct answer is to increase or decrease specific behaviors. Number 50. Which behaviorist technique is used to help individuals overcome phobias? A. Free association. B. Aversion therapy. C. Systematic desensitization. And D. Dream analysis. Which behaviorist technique is used to help individuals overcome phobias? The correct answer is C. Systematic desensitization. Behaviorism primarily differs from cognitive psychology in its A. Focus on behavior. B. Use of experimental methods. C. Attention to internal mental processes. And D. Application in therapy. Behaviorism primarily differs from cognitive psychology in its The correct answer is A. Focus on behavior. behaviorism primarily focuses on behavior, while cognitive psychology does not primarily focuses on that. So the correct answer, number 51, is A. 52, the concept of reciprocal determinism was introduced by A. B.F. Skinner, B. Albert Bandura, C. John B. Watson, D. Ivan Pavlov. In behaviorism, the concept of reciprocal determinism was introduced by Albert Bandura. This is a concept that emphasizes the interplay between personal factors, behaviors, and environmental influences. According to Bandura, these three factors mutually influence each other in the development of one's personality and behavior. This is an important concept that has been used since. So the correct answer is B. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, to share, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I urge you to subscribe. It was wonderful spending time with you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.